Every town has got a story nobody quite explains. This one came from a box that was left behind. Tapes, photographs, a few pages torn out of somebody's journal. Water damage on the corners, like it sat somewhere long enough to be forgotten before anybody thought to look. Nobody's sure who collected them or why they stopped. What we do know is where this one came from and what happened after.
Guys, oh my God.
Red won the camcorder at a school contest that spring. Best short video. Some assignment about a town nobody else took very seriously. She had it less than a month when she started bringing it everywhere. Half out of pride, half out of habit. The way you do with anything new enough to still feel like it belongs to somebody else. Most of what's on the tape is nothing at all.
Oh my God.
Home movies, a girl getting
that.
used to a new thing,
Oh, it's so
filming
funny.
things that really don't matter yet. Most of it's her grandmother. Red visited most weekends. She had for years, longer than she could really remember. The old woman lived alone, way out past the fence line. Close enough to walk if the weather was good. Far enough that most folks in town never had a reason to. Folks in town had always said things about Red's grandmother,
You made it.
the way small towns
Give me
do.
a hug.
Quiet things, half-joking things. The kind that get repeated so often nobody really remembers who said them first. That she used to know things she probably shouldn't. Old remedies, older practices. Nobody ever come right out and said it straight. Just enough. At the diner, at church, to make sure everybody had heard it at least once, and they could pretend they hadn't if they were ever asked. It never stopped Red from visiting, though. If anything, she liked her grandmother's stories all the more for it. The next visit seemed nothing different. Not at first.
Hello, honey. Come on
Red
in.
kept
I've got
filming
everything
out of
ready
habit
for
more
you.
than anything. The same old
Welcome
kitchen,
home.
the same warm hello at the door,
Come here,
the
give me
same
a
easy
hug.
conversation about, well, nothing in particular.
I've made you a fresh
That's the one where
cup,
Red
dear.
almost
I've been
didn't keep
waiting for this
filming.
one to bloom.
Something about it felt like she shouldn't. Nothing she could have named.
Oh, honey, you always were a little
Just the
bit
kind of feeling that makes you check a door is locked
Stop, Grandma.
twice instead of once. This is the last tape, where things still look mostly
I'm doing very well.
like they always had.
Just relaxing.
If you didn't know what come after, well, you called it a good afternoon. Maybe that's why Red kept the camera rolling as long as she did.
We went down by the old
Some
bridge
part of her
when
wanting to
everyone was afraid.
hold on to it.
Really? Yes, and that's when we
It's the
said-
longest tape in the box. Longer than any of the others. By a good 10 minutes.
I've been waiting for you to come home.
The last tape's dated 2 weeks after that one.
This can't be real.
It's the only one where Red says out loud that, well, something's wrong. Quiet, like, almost
Something is
to
wrong with
herself. Like she was hoping the camera wouldn't pick it up. Grandmother answered the door like always. Red said later, on that tape, to nobody,
Hello?
that it was the first time
Is anyone
it didn't feel like her at all. Not sick, not confused, just wrong. In a way that a word hadn't been attached to it yet. She almost turned back right there
Like this.
on that porch, but she didn't. Red asked her later, straight out, if she was all right. And Grandmother, for the first time on any of those tapes, didn't answer with the same words she'd always used. She didn't answer like herself at all. Whatever answered her wasn't finished being something else. Red ran. She didn't look back to see what was following. She already knew. That's where the tape ends. Red's camcorder was found 3 days later at the tree line, still recording when it stopped. The battery ran all the way down. There was no sign of Red. Not that day, not in the search that followed, not since. The search lasted better part of 2 weeks before it quietly stopped being a search at all. What the tape doesn't show is what happened after. Word in River Falls is that a man from the edge of town, well, the kind of man who knew those woods better than anybody else, the kind that people call on for things like these, without needing being asked twice, went to that house himself. He didn't wait on the sheriff, and didn't wait on daylight either. By the time anybody else got out there, that house was already burning, lighting up half the tree line. He said afterward that he had seen it,
It's too late.
whatever grandmother had become, and that it ran, not fought, the moment it caught sight of him. Say he chased it clean out past the fence line and it didn't stop till the trees swallowed it whole, and the woods went quiet, the way they hadn't been quiet in a long time. Nobody in River Falls will say much more than that. The house never got rebuilt. Nobody in town put the money toward it. And nobody outright say why. Whether whatever war grandmother shaped actually died in those woods that night, or just went quiet, waiting on the next box left behind. Nobody in town claims to know. And nobody's going out looking for it either. This is just one box out of a lot of boxes, and there's more where this one came from.